Hey guys, welcome back. Excuse me. But anyway, hey guys, how are y'all doing? I hope you all are well and you all had a great day. I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. So we're gonna do a recap really quick of uh-oh. Wait a minute. I may need to find the recap first. See, that's why. Oh Lord. What did I do with it? Well, there it is. Ooh, thought I had lost it. But anyway, we're gonna do a recap from from what we did yesterday. Yeah, I had to make notes, y'all, cause I be done forgot what it was that was happened and be wanting to speak on it and can't because I don't remember what happened. Yeah, whatever. So yesterday we read Saved by a Boss, Book 2 by Kay Renee. We read chapters 1 through 16, and we found out what I didn't have to put this in there because I remember. We found out what sparkling juice was according to Malay. Um, I don't know who that is, but they gonna go to voicemail. But I don't need answer voicemail. Sorry, but anyway, we found out what sparkling juice was according to Malay because she said she had to go put it on Papa Santiago before they went out and did whatever they was gonna do. Um, and we also found out that we knew that what's his name, Shad, had stole the baby, kidnapped the baby after Toya had her. I'm trying to get my desk situated, y'all. But anyway, after Toya had the baby, we found out that that's my. Let me calm down, get my thoughts together. So Toya had the baby because of the shooting that happened at the club. So they had to rush her to the ER. Come to find out, her sister Drea had her baby as well, and both of them had girls. So um, Shad sat out there in the parking lot of the hospital until Meek left, and then he made his move. He um he went up to Toya's room and threatened to kill the baby, her son, her mama, the usual stuff that he do, and told her if she screamed, he was gonna kill him. So he ended up putting the baby in a duffel bag and zipped it halfway up and took all the way to Connecticut. Um, Connecticut is where Shad's uncle stay at. So fast forward a little bit, they got the baby back. Then Toya, she was like, something's wrong, something's not right. She had that mother's intuition that that baby did not belong to her. So all in the same breath now, they went to Connecticut, got the baby back. Shad was at the warehouse. They go to the warehouse to take care of him. He let it be known that Toya said she was only using him for money and all this other stuff. And so Meek wanted to read the text message that she sent. Now, mind you, Toya only sent that text message to try and get back on his good side, so that way she could get the baby back and let Meek them know where the baby was. So they ended up killing Shad, and they was living, staying the night at Jules and what's her name, Sierra house. The baby was okay. They had the baby checked out. But when Toya started asking all these questions and they had that conversation about why she text Shard what she texted him, that's when she told me, hey, something's wrong. That's not my baby. She doesn't look like the way that she did when I had her. So Meek looked at the pictures, compared it when it got Zealand. He compared it. Mama, now Drea now had her baby and she got discharged from the hospital. So her mom goes over there and she was like, let me see my grandbaby, And she did. And she was like, I want to take pictures. And her mom asked her about the baby eyes. And they was like, and Drea was like, the doctor said that'll change, all newborns that happen to newborns. So the following day after Toya expressed what she was feeling, her mom came over and she was like, Toya, I need to talk to you right now. And so Toya went to go see what her mom wanted, and her mom told her, this is the baby Drea had. She was like, Mom, that's my baby. So Drea was scheduled to go for an interview at Club Live, I think it was. She went. God told her you can't start for 2 weeks. You need to be there for your baby, bonding and all that stuff. She wasn't trying to hear that. But anyway, she starts in 2 weeks. In the meantime, her mom called and said, hey, come over. We need to talk about some stuff, or however it went. And Toya told her how she felt. And now they had a doctor to come out. Now they're waiting on a DNA test to come back for the baby. So that's where we're at. But my question is, told you I gotta look at notes. My question is, me and my sister, we both pregnant. We both end up delivering on the same day. Now, I haven't had a child in 26 years? Yeah, 26 years. And I'm almost positive that when I had my daughter, they put a bracelet on me and put a bracelet on my daughter with the numbers matching each other. So that way they'll know who baby is whose. But how did they get that switched up? How did that happen? So that's the question Meek was asking. So he made the statement, hey, I'm going to go to the hospital. I'm going to go to the hospital tomorrow and see what is really going on. So that's where we're at. I don't care. Well, I've never been in that situation, so I can't speak on it, but I can express my opinion. My opinion is, if the hospital is inadequate, well, not inadequate, if they're doing a inadequate. If they're doing a poor piss job on how to identify someone's child, they need to get a whole new system back in. They need to revise it so this won't happen. So, but we're going to go ahead and jump right into chapters 17 through 27. But you never know, I may go over. Like I said, we're on the move now. We on the move. So we're going to jump in. Shut up. Don't even say it, because y'all know I ain't got this volume fixed. Now, y'all know I ain't. I think at 84%, that'll be okay. Yeah. But before I start, y'all don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and share, please. And I'll say it again at the end of the video. So y'all just comment, like, and subscribe, and share the video so we can get people in here to engage.
17. Amaya was scared out of my fucking mind. They had me locked in this room. The guard said that I was only getting food once a day and that I better save some for later. Who the fuck does that? I can't believe Meek is treating me as if he doesn't know me. I have done some fucked up shit, but the shit he knows about shouldn't make him act like this. If he ever found out what else I did, I knew he would kill me. The good thing about it is he will never find out, and I don't feel bad about it. That bitch Toya deserves it. She took my damn man. Fuck her. I'm going to talk my way out of this and leave.
What the fuck did you do?
The night Shad and his cousin shot the club up. Shad called me and told me the shit that was going on. He also told me that Dree's friend had called and left a message that she was in labor. He rushed me off the phone and said he will call me back. About 30 minutes later he did call me back and told me he had followed a truck from the club that led them to the hospital, and they had Toya's bitch ass in the back. He said he thought that she was in labor, and it was the same hospital Dree was in. He told me he was going to check shit out and hit me up later. I knew what hospital Dree was in because my cousin Shunny worked there. That's when it hit me, I had a plan. I called my cousin and we busted up. I told her all about the two bitches that may have had their babies. That night, she said she would find out and call me back. Shunny worked in the nursery and she just so happened to be working that night. When she called me back and gave me the news that both women had girls, and that the babies were in the nursery, I gave her the rundown on what I wanted her to do. At first,
So
she
you're
wanted
a
with it,
sneaky,
but I offered
grimy
to give
little
her
bitch.
$5,000. She agreed to do it. I knew she would never say anything. I damn sure wasn't going to tell Shad. This was my own get back for Toya's ass. Her nagging ass sister just got caught in the crossfire, but that slime bitch deserved some get back too. Fuck them all. I truly don't give a fuck about any of them but Meek. I don't even feel bad that Shad was dead. That nigga was fucking crazy. So, as far as Meek knows,
He
I
wasn't
only
too
fucked with
crazy. You
Toya
laid
over a
up
few
with him.
text messages. I know he would eventually let me go. 18. Toya, when will this shit be over? My life has been nothing but bullshit after bullshit. One was sitting here, just thinking about all the crap I have endured. There have been so many days I wanted to just give up, but I had to keep pushing for Joshua's sake.
That's right.
Now I'm out here fighting for my daughter. I know she is my damn baby. Dree won't be going home with her at all. I will fuck her up before I let her do that. I'm sorry, but I have a right to feel the way I fucking feel. Lil mama, you know I love you, right? Meek asked me. Yes, I love you too baby, I told him, and he came and pulled me up from the sofa. Come on, let's go lay down for a little while, your mom is going to sit with her granddaughters, Meek suggested. I decided to go lay with him because I swear it has been a long day. Baby, when all of this is over, I swear I'm going to spend some much needed time with you and my children. Meek looked at me kissing my face and lips. I can't wait for that to happen. When all the dust settles, I can't wait to have a nice damn drink, and fuck until my pussy is bruised.
Oh Lord.
Shit, being pregnant fucked with our sex life and I need you to beat my shit up.
Oh,
I told him, and he burst out with
at least you
laughter.
straight up.
I'm going to give you all that you looking for lil mama. He stated. We talked for a little while longer and must have dozed off to sleep. We both were awakened by Meek's phone ringing, and he answered it quickly. Hey doc, what do you have for me? He asked, putting the phone on speaker. Meek, I have the results. If everyone is with you, I can give you all the results, the doctor spoke. Hold on, I will get them together, Meek told him. We got out of bed and rushed out of the room. Dree. I yelled down the hall for her to follow us. When she came to the door, I told her to come to the family room because the doctor was on the phone. Okay, doc, we are all here, give us the information, Meek stated. The baby girl that we tested earlier today, I will call her Baby A. She does not belong to Toya or you for that matter. However, I ran a test and found that Toya is related to that child.
Okay.
The baby girl that we tested tonight, I will call her Baby B, has tested to be Toya's baby. I did as you asked and tested both babies to see if one was your child. Baby B is 99.999% your child. I will have the results sent to you by courier tomorrow. I hope the news was what you all expected it to be, and I wish you well. If you need me to give a statement to the police, I will. Just let me know, the doctor said and ended the call. I looked over at Meek, and then over to Dree who was in tears. Dree walked over and picked our baby up and kissed her on the forehead. She then walked over and handed her to me. I didn't mistreat her, I took really good care of her. I love this little girl so much, but I now know she is your baby. Dree cried. She then walked over, picked her baby up, and kissed all over her face. I'm so overjoyed that you both have your babies where they belong. We have to thank God that this was realized right away instead of years from now. I know things are rocky with your relationship, but you both are sisters and one pray you find a way to forgive your sister Toya. Dree, you need to really change who you are and ask God for guidance. One promise you will see the blessings pouring down. I want you both to cherish your babies and give them a love that only a mother can give. Meek, congratulations baby, I prayed daily for you to be that child's father, my mom said, and she gave us all a hug. Meek came over and took his daughter out of my arms, and he held her close as tears rolled down his face. This moment, I would never forget, it was etched in my memory forever. I called an Uber and have decided to go home. I will call you tomorrow, Mom, Dree spoke. Dree, what happened to your car? I asked her. It broke down on me, right before I had Shyla. I can't afford to fix it right now, I have to worry about that later. She stated. I decided to do something nice, besides I needed her not to be having my niece in the streets all times of the night. Wait right here, cancel your Uber, I told her. I ran upstairs and grabbed the keys to my old car and went back to the family room. Here, this is a gift from me and Meek. I will transfer everything over later, you will be alright for now, I told her. Toya, you are giving me your car, what will you drive? She asked. Meek, purchased a car for me so I'm fine. Take the car, I need to make sure my niece will be getting to her doctor's appointments. This does not mean that we are the best of friends, but you did the right thing. I just feel obligated to help you, I replied. Thank you both, she replied and gathered all of the things for the baby. Meek told her he will have some stuff sent over to her for the baby in a couple of days. He helped Dree get the things and the baby in the car and she left. Oh my god, I have my baby. My heart knows that she belongs to me, I cried, and Meek pulled me in for a hug kissing my tears away. I picked up my phone and called Ari to let them know the news. Toy, what's going on sis? Ari asked. Ari, we have her back, the baby Dree had was our baby. I screamed with excitement. Oh, thank God. I'm so damn happy right now. We all are. Zealand kept the entire house awake until we found out what was going on, Ari said, and we all were laughing. I have some more good news, I stated. What? Ari inquired. Meek is Sinai's father. I screamed with excitement. Yes, now that is some news for your ass. Ari yelled. Congrats my dude. Zealand said. Thanks, y'all, we are excited over here, Meek told them. Longed, I'm so glad to hear that shit. Now the baby can say she got a pretty mama and a super finey ass daddy. I'm glad y'all got this shit fixed with them, babies. Chili, who the hell goes around mixing people babies up? What they thought this was, oh this baby doesn't look like she belongs to this mama. Let me give her one that looks more her type. I can't. Y'all couldn't ask me to make the shit up. This family done been the hell through Hunty, Graham said laughing. We could only laugh with her. We ended the call with everyone promising that we will all get together soon. I felt complete and just wanted to spend time with my daughter. 19. 3 weeks had passed by and I was still trying to get adjusted to having my daughter. As the days went on, I began to build a bond with her, and she truly favored Shad. I had been in contact with my mother and Toya. Toya checked up on Shyla daily, she even sent clothes, milk, and a crib over here for her. I was grateful. I had another week and I would be able to start work. My mom even agreed to watch Shyla, while I worked. Meek had given her his house next door, so she was settling in over there. She told me that she plans to sell her other house. I was so happy that I had help, and one knew my baby would be in good hands. My mother took good care of Joshua, and I knew she would do the same for her other grandchildren. I saw the hiring packet that they gave me on the table. So much shit was going on that I never got a chance to open it. I got up to go grab it, and Shad popped into my head. I'm shocked that I still haven't heard from him, but I'm not going to even think on his ass anymore. I began to go through the envelope and pulled out the paperwork to read over it, and I saw that there was an envelope inside. It was thick as hell too. I opened it up, and when I saw what was inside, I almost lost my mind. There was a stack of cash, all $100 bills. There was a note in the envelope as well. Miss Lady, I know you're having a hard time right now. I couldn't allow you to work knowing you just had a damn baby. A woman needs this time to relax and bond with her newborn. Please take this money as your sign-on bonus and we will see you on your start date. The reason I gave you this sign-on bonus is because during the interview process you kept mentioning you needed the job as for your child. I can respect that. Take care of yourself and your baby. G1 was a ball of tears. He was a total stranger and helped me out in this way. I was so damn happy. I counted the money and it was $3,500. Most would say that wasn't much, but shit, he didn't have to do that. I jumped on the phone and called Erica. Hey, what's up? E stated when she answered the phone. Erica, do you know I'm just going through that packet from the club, and when I took everything out it was money inside. 3,500 to be exact, I boasted. What? Why was there money inside? She asked. There was a letter from G stating it was a sign-on bonus to help out with the baby. He wanted me to rest and spend time with my baby before I started working, I told her. He is a good guy, Dree. He does shit like that. He will help his employers if he sees that they are trying to help themselves. He gets some extra brownie points for that with his fine ass, Erica stated, and I laughed. Yeah, he did, and he is fine, I told her. I'm happy things are working out for you, girl. What you got going on for today? She asked. T have to go out and deposit this in the bank and take Shyla to get pictures taken. I will stop by your house when I'm done with everything, I replied, and we ended the call. One got up to go get me and my little beauty ready for the day. I needed to call the club and see if G was there. I wanted to thank him for what he has done for us. Club Live, the girl answered. Hello, is Mr. Johnny available? I asked her. Who is calling? She questioned. This is Dree Avant. I had an interview with him about a week ago, I told her. 1 minute, she stated and put me on hold. A few minutes later, the phone began to ring again. This is G, he spoke. Hi, Mr. Johnny, this is Dree Avant. You hired me a week ago. I wanted to call and thank you for the money you gave me. You don't know how much I appreciate it. Thank you so much, I stated. No thanks needed. Have you been getting the rest you need? He asked. Yes, I have. I had a minor setback, but it's personal and I remembered what you said about personal shit. But I'm good, and my daughter is doing good, I responded. That's good to hear. I want you on your A game when you come to work. I appreciate you calling. We will see you soon, he stated and ended the call. I was in a good mood today. I haven't felt this good in years. 20. Meek was sleeping and this sensation came over me. I felt like I was going to burst the biggest nut in history. The feeling felt so damn real. I opened my sleepy eyes and my lil mama was putting in that damn work. Lil mama, this right here is going to get you fucked and I know we can't do that, so fuck K, that shit is ya, baby, I groaned. I wanted to make you feel good. Now shut up and let me suck this dick, Toya said, as she sucked, licked, and applied pressure up and down my dick. My baby had all types of skills with this head game and I loved the shit out of her. Shit, I'm about to bust, baby. Fuck K, this shit is out of control. I growled, pumping in and out of her wet ass mouth. My dick felt like it was going to explode. Give it to me, daddy, she moaned, and I let loose buckets of cum. She took all that shit, and I was just amazed. You can have everything I got, lil mama, damn. I smiled at her. I have exactly what I need, and that is you. Good morning, babe, she smiled and got up from the bed, walking into the bathroom. I hopped up and went into the bathroom so we could shower and head out. We had a meeting with the hospital and the nurses that worked the nights and I was born. When we found out that the babies had been switched, I went and spoke to the hospital director. Fuck that, this shit should have never happened. Did our lawyer say what time he will be there? Toya asked. He said he would be there at 10, we need to hurry up and leave, I told her. We got cleaned up, and dressed in record time, and was out the door. Babe, do you like where we are staying, or would you rather move? I asked Toya, as we drove to the hospital. I love our house, but eventually we will have to move and give the kids a yard to run and play in. Just more room for them to move around and still give us privacy, she replied. I will give you whatever your heart desires, Lil Mama. Do you want a house like your friends? I asked her. Meek, we are not them and I know you move differently than they do. Any significant things such as our family's well-being will be made by both of us. Buying a house is something that we both have to be comfortable with. To answer your question, I want a house that is suitable for us. I don't care about a big old mansion. Shit, who gon' clean it? Because Toya ain't doing all that damn work. I will say this, I would like enough room for our mothers to come and stay, the kids to have their space, and that includes Shyla, she stated, and I looked over at her with the biggest smile. My lady is a fucking jewel and has grown so fucking much. I remember when I met Lil Mama, she was a firecracker with a bad attitude. I do believe that all came from her past hurts. But she is in a good place, and I plan to keep her happy and safe. Alright Lil Mama, we will talk on it later. Let's go in here and see what the fuck is going on, I told her, got out, and went to open her door. When we got to the office that we were directed to go to, I saw our lawyer sitting in a chair. Kyle, how you doing man? I greeted as we walked up. I'm great. Meek, Toya, how are you both? Are you ready to go in? She asked. We are good, and yes, let's head in, Toya replied. When we got into the room we were introduced to the hospital's attorney, the nurses on duty the night Toya and Dree had their babies, and some officials from the hospital. One of the nurses looked familiar but I couldn't place how I knew her. If we can all have a seat, we can get started. I would first like to apologize for the grief this has caused your family. It is never our intention to make these types of mistakes. I have spoken to the nurses, and they are not clear as to how this may have happened. Both babies were given the same baby girl Avant name. We only place the mother's room number and last name on the ID bands for the newborns. 3 nurses were working the night you and your sister gave birth, Ms. Avant. I would like to introduce them. Mary Collier has been with the hospital for 32 years, MS. Denise Matthews has been with the hospital for 10 years, and Ms. Sharice Jameson has been with the hospital for 3 years. Due to the nature of this incident, we, unfortunately, had to terminate their positions. We have discussed our options with our attorneys, and we don't want to drag this matter out any further. We are willing to discuss some type of settlement. Think that you all need to find another damn way to name the babies when they are born. How the fuck can you sit here and tell me you have the room numbers on the baby's ID batch? When you placed the wrong baby in my room. You all have dealt with patients that have the same last names. I'm really not trying to hear none of the shit you all are saying right now. Toya yelled, and I had to agree with her. But we had an agreement that we wouldn't get upset. The shit was funny as hell because my little firecracker was back. I think we can discuss that option only if my clients agree. I will also be representing Ms. Dree Avant in this matter. She didn't want to meet with the hospital, which is why she is not here. She has stated she will do whatever her sister would like to do, Kyle stated, and Toya glanced over at him. We were unaware that Dree opted not to come. Ms. Avant, I can't agree with you more. We are just as upset as you are with what has taken place. We truly are sorry for what happened with your baby. I will call her when we are done here and have a conversation with her, Toya told Kyle. The meeting had ended, and the nurses got up to leave. Out of all the nurses, Sharice looked real nervous when she looked up at me on her way out. It fucking hit me, I knew I recognized that bitch from somewhere. I met her when I was fucking with Umayya. That is Umayya's fucking cousin. Something tells me that I just found my fucking answer. I'm killing that bitch, but first I'm going to pay a visit to this bitch. Babe, you ready? I need to make some calls, I asked Toya. She nodded. Will call you guys tomorrow, hopefully, I will have some information for you, Kyle stated. Thank you, Kyle, we appreciate all your help, Toya stated. No problem. Meek and I go way back, and I would do anything for this guy, Kyle said, patted me on the back, and walked off. We were on our way back home, and I couldn't wait to get there. I had already shot Jeff a text to get me an address on this Shari's chick. Why do they insist on fucking with me and my family? That shit will get you in the grave quick. I dropped Toya off at home and met up with Zelan at the club for a drink. What's up, bro? Zelan asked as I walked up to the bar. Got a lot going on, man. So, we met up with the hospital today, and they had the nurses that was working the night Lil Mama had the baby. Why the fuck one of the nurses was Amiya's cousin? At first, she looked the fuck familiar, but I couldn't place her. When she was getting ready to walk out, it all came to me. Man, I swear if Amiya had her hand in this shit, I'm killing her ass, I told Z. We can go talk to the cousin, but if she did have something to do with it, I think Lai and the girls need to have a little fun with her ass. She at the house and the guards are watching her, just leave her ass there until Toya is back to herself and ready to beat this bitch down. Toya owes her ass anyway. She tried her while she was pregnant, let's see if she tries her when she not, Zelan said, and I laughed because this nigga was petty as fuck. Nigga, you petty, or did Ari make you promise that we would save Amiya for them? I looked at his ass. Alright, I confess my baby was riding the dick so good. She made me promise a lot of shit, and yeah, that was one of them. We both fell out laughing. One kiss we could do that. I will let Lil Mama get her mommy beauties on and get right. She and the crew can handle Amiya, they all deserve some get back. 21. Toya 9 weeks had passed. I got my checkup today and I needed my fucking man ASAP. Meek and I were intimate but there has been no fucking. Tonight, we straight fucking, and the kids are staying with my mom. I was out to lunch with Ari and Sierra, they said Grams had left to go back to Cuba with Papa. They said she was coming back in about a week. From my understanding, Grams is planning the wedding of the century. I can't wait to get to Paris, we gon' show our natural asses over there, I said to the ladies. Hell yeah, but I'm glad Grams changed the destination. I have always wanted to go to Paris, and we get to go for free. Ari boasted. Ti was done when she said that no one had to pay a dime and that Papa was covering everything. That man really loves our grandmother and I'm so happy for her because she really loves him. Lai told me that she never thought she would ever get married again. She said our grandfather was a horrible husband. But she would never say what made him horrible, Sierra stated. Well, hopefully, one day she will tell us about her life. Ari stated. We sat and talked for a while and then headed home. I walked into the house, and Meek was on the couch watching television. It is unbelievable how our lives have calmed down and we were able to breathe for once. I even went to my shop, I plan to open it back up soon. It was truly time to get back to my normal life. Hey babe, I said to Meek. What's up, beautiful lady? How was your appointment and lunch? He asked. All is well, and I had a good time with the girls. Did you go next door and check on your daughter and son? I inquired. Yeah, they cool. So, I decided to come back over here and relax, he stated. Come take a shower with me, I suggested. Girl, just say you want this dick, his ass yelled out. I want that dick, now let's go. I demanded. He got up and picked me up, carrying me upstairs. When we made it in our bedroom, we both undressed and headed for the shower. I stepped in and Meek joined me, pulling me to him. You know I have been waiting to get inside you for the longest, he whispered against my lips as he latched onto my tongue. The kiss was rough yet sensual. I missed the hell out of my man and needed all he had to give my ass. I'm so fucking happy you let me in, you gave me my baby girl and son. I love you from the deepest part of me, Lil Mama, Meek whispered. He slid his fingers up and down my folds and then applied pressure to my clit. Shit. Daddy, that feels so fucking good. SSS, I moaned out in pleasure. I'm sleeping in this pussy tonight, we ain't going nowhere. The only thing that I'm interested in is filling your ass up with this dick, he growled out as he lifted me, easing down his dick. I almost lost my fucking mind. His dick was just so fucking big. It took me a minute to adjust, and I was riding the hell out of his meat. Damn baby, this is so fucking good. I can't get enough erg. I screamed. You like that shit, huh? He groaned out, continuing to thrust in and out of me. He slid the shower door open and stepped out with me still bouncing on his dick. Oh, fuck hey, I can't hold it meek, shit I'm coming. I yelled. Do you, but I'm still beating this shit up. He walked me up to the bed, flipped me over, and entered me from behind. Once where my damn entire existence left my fucking body. I couldn't breathe, and I felt lightheaded. Me, oh shit. Baby ease up and let me catch my breath, I told him. He slowed up but was going in me nice and slow. I don't know what was happening, but that shit was crazy. I'm coming babe, this pussy is the fucking best. Damn little mama, I swear you better not hold out on me ever. Fucksuck K, he yelled out, pulling his dick out and coming on my ass. Thank God he thought about that shit because we need time for Sinai to get older before we have another baby. We fucked all night long in every position you could think of and we had no care in the world. The next day one went to visit Dree, I had some news to share with her. She had been working and really trying to change her life around. We were nowhere near being back where we were, but we were cordial. I freaking adored my niece though, shit I would come and get her just so she could spend time with us. Hey Toya, come on in, Dree said when she answered the door. Hey, Dree. You look tired, did you work late last night? I asked her as I took a seat on the couch. Yeah, I didn't get in until around 3, and I picked Shyla up from mom's. I know mom needs some rest, and Shyla has been fussy. I think I'm going to make an appointment for her, she stated. That might be a good idea. I have some news for you regarding the hospital mistake and our settlement. The hospital has agreed to pay $4.6 million to be split between me and you, I told her, and she was in a state of shock. What are you saying, Toya? What the hell are you saying? She jumped up, tears streaming down her face. I'm saying your struggles are over. I'm saying you will be able to take care of your child and live the rest of your life comfortably. If you agree to the settlement, we will have to go to our attorney's office on Monday and sign the paperwork. Hell yeah, I agree. What the hell you thought I was going to say, no. Dree looked at me still in shock with her hands on her head. I will call you, and we can ride down together. Dree, you just got tremendously blessed, we both did. I truly pray you are trying to turn your life around, for your daughter's sake. What you did to me was low down and fucked up on so many levels. But in order for me to move on, I have forgiven you. I'm not about to say you can't come near my man I have now, because I know his heart. It wouldn't matter if you tried him, I'm clear about the nigga that lays next to me at night. He is all me. Besides, if you ever tried that one, I will beat your ass, kill you, and raise your daughter. With that being said, you are my sister and I love you. Stop letting these loser ass niggas tell you dumb shit, and you believe them. Find you a man that is going to love Dree, all of you, the good and the bad. If he can't love your daughter, then he damn sure can't love you, I told her, and I meant every word. Thank you, I am changing. I'm doing everything for that little girl. When I had her, it was like something went off in my head. She is going to grow up without her father. Back then, we were not on good terms and I figured mom had sided with you, so I just assumed that we were out here alone. But I want more for her. I want her to grow up knowing that she has more than just me to lean on. I want her to grow up with her cousins. Thank you for giving me a second chance, she stated. Good, now go get my baby so I can love on her, I told her, and she happily got up to go get Shad. I felt as if a weight had been lifted off my shoulders. 22. Dree was on cloud 9 from the news that Toya gave me earlier. I was headed into work, I learned the job pretty quick. I was making some pretty good damn money, the tips were decent. I didn't have to serve the tables, I only worked the bar. G was a real cool dude, just like everyone said he was. He didn't really hold conversations with me, he spoke, asked how I was doing and kept it moving. The girls in here were crazy about his ass though. Every time he needed something from the bar, they rushed to see who would take it up to him. There was this particular drink that he liked, and he wanted it straight from the bar. Tonight was his birthday, and his brother was having him a party here at the club tonight. Dree, I need you to work the bar inside the VIP room for G's party tonight, Chantel stated, and I looked over at Gina who turned her nose up. You sure you don't want her to work it? She seems a little more pressed to do it than me, I said, and Chantel looked at Gina. No, that's the reason I asked you. I don't want all that bullshit going on, and you are the only one that seems to do your job and go home. I will send Trish up to help you out if you need anything, just call my office, Chantel stated. Okay, thanks Chantel, I spoke. I was glad Trish was going to be up there with me. She was cool, and we have become real close since I have been working here. Erica works earlier hours and she works on the days I'm off, but we still find time to kick it. I went upstairs to get the bar set up, for the crowd of people that I knew would show up for this party. Just when I was getting everything done, the crowd started coming into the VIP. About an hour later it was packed as hell in here. G was hugged up with some chick. She was a pretty girl, I assumed it was his girlfriend. I saw him walking over to the bar, he probably wanted one of his drinks. Hey G, happy birthday, I told him. Appreciate that. Is it true, you're smashing your sister's man? He asked, and I was in fucking shock. Who the fuck does that? Nigga really? Excuse me, why the fuck would you ask me something like that? I yelled. The niggas over in the corner said you were fucking your sister man and had a baby with him. I was just confirming the rumor, he stated. Don't come over here confirming shit, what I have going on in my life is none of your damn business. Fuck you G and this job. I said, grabbing my shit and storming out of the VIP. I wasn't proud of what I did, but I damn sure wasn't going to take bullshit off of someone I didn't know. I walked right up to Chantel's office, and told her what happened. And quit. She apologized on G's behalf and I left. I couldn't even control my cry. I wondered how long I would have to suffer for what I did. I know I fucked up, but how long was one supposed to pay for it? I guess all this shit is on me, and this is my payback. I was a really fucked up individual and I know I hurt my sister. The way I treated my mom was out of pocket, but I'll be damned if I was going to let a man down me. Hell, this nigga really didn't even know me to be coming at me like that. Boss or not, he had no fucking right to come at me. I didn't ask him about the bitch he had all up on him. What gives him the right to be in my shit? I don't care if I fucked his mama's man. I hate fucking niggas like that. Don't judge the fuck what I have done. I beat myself up enough about the shit, I'll be damned if some nigga I don't know is going to be questioning me. The bitch ain't even my man. He fine. And all but fuck him. I was getting more pissed the fuck off the more I thought about what happened. I really liked that job, and even though I knew the money was coming, I still planned to work there for a while. I decided to call my mom to see if Shyla could stay the night. Hey baby, everything alright? My mom said. Hey mom, I was just calling to see if Shaq can stay the night. I asked her. Yes, she can stay, and don't rush picking her up tomorrow either. You sound tired, get some rest. She is good over here, my mother stated. Thanks, Mom, I will see you in the morning, I replied, ending the call. I drove home with a heavy heart. When I got in, I jumped in the shower. I wasn't tired and was just depressed as hell, so I poured myself a drink. I didn't smoke anymore, I just drank occasionally. I was just about to pour another drink when I heard a knock at the door. It was going on 1 in the morning. Who the fuck is at my door this time of night? Jumping up, I peeped out to see who it was, and I swung the door open. What the fuck are you doing here? I yelled at G. He walked up on me, pushed me in, and lifted me in the air. What the fuck are you doing? Put me the hell down. I yelled. You still fucking that nigga, he whispered as he put me down and pinned me against the door. I don't understand why you care or why you're in my house. I stated angrily. I didn't appreciate his ass coming over here handling me this way. Answer the fucking question. Are you still fucking that nigga? He spoke. No, I'm not, I haven't seen him in weeks, and we have no contact, I said. He grabbed me around my neck and pushed his tongue down my throat, kissing and sucking my lips. My head was spinning, the feeling felt so fucking good. I just didn't understand what the hell was happening. The kiss was so damn intense. He was sucking my neck and pulling my tank top off. My breasts were on display and he sucked and licked, giving each equal amounts of attention. What are you doing to me? Why me? I moaned, loving the feeling. I needed this type of attention. And wanted it so damn bad, but I knew he was drinking, and this wasn't him. Gee, stop. I know you will regret fucking with me in the morning, I whispered as he slid his fingers into my shorts and began playing in my box. Damn, you wet as hell, and all I want to do is suck on this pussy, he groaned, pulling my shorts down. He lifted me back in the air, wrapping his fucking lips around my clit and working that shit over like it was no tomorrow. I know I'm going to feel bad in the morning, but this nigga was feeling way too good to let go tonight. Oh my god. Don't stop, I need this fucking nut. Fuck, it feels so good. I screamed, grinding on his tongue. He showed me no fucking mercy. I have never had someone suck my fucking soul out of my body the way he was doing right now. You gon' let that shit go, so I can taste your juice, he said, never missing a beat. Yes, I'm going to come, damn, I swear I'm going to come. Oh shit, I'm coming, Johnny. I screamed. This shit felt fucking amazing, I can't even describe it. I have never been treated this way. He let me down and pulled his clothes off his body. When he pulled down his pants, a bitch wanted to run for the fucking hills. How can a man this fucking fine be the total package? His dick was crazy big, and I was scared that shit would not fit in me. He pulled me to the couch, and I got on my knees. I heard him open a condom, there was no warning as he pushed in me and I felt like he tore my shit up. He eased in and out of me, over and over again. The feeling was just fucking crazy and I was lost for words. Damn, fuck the shit out of me. I screamed as he thrust in and out of me with precision. I did my best to fuck him back, but he was fucking me so good. I think I forgot how to fuck. Damn, I knew this was going to be some good ass pussy. You know how hard it was looking at your ass jiggle every fucking day? I have been wanting you since I came and knocked on your door by accident. Fuck Kate, he growled and fucked me harder. I knew he was going to fuck my insides up. I was enjoying the ride with this nigga. Why though? You treated me like a disgusting piece of trash earlier, I moaned out because I damn sure couldn't talk straight. Because I wanted your ass, and I had to hear that shit. I'm sorry, sweetheart. Now shut up, and take all this dick inside of your ass, he moaned. Oh, you hidden something shit. I'm coming, come with me, Johnny. I screamed and I swear that nigga was fucking me so hard. He was long stroking my ass and I was cumin all over the place and so was he. This pussy is off the market. No one can have this shit, and I mean that. Let's go shower and go to bed. I can't drive home tonight, G spoke. I can't believe what just happened and happened for the rest of the night. He couldn't stay out of my shit, and I didn't want him to go anywhere. Damn, not long ago I was calling this man every bitch and nigga I could. Now the same man was running dick all up in me. Who knew he was feeling the way he was about me? I had no intentions on hooking up with anybody, all I wanted to do was work. It was a dumb-ass man that had me acting the fuck stupid with my family in the first place. I needed to concentrate on getting my life right, but this fine-ass man came knocking on my door. 23. Me don't know why I let Zealand talk me into this, but we were on our way to talk to the chick Shories, the nurse from the hospital. It was going on 11 at night, and we had fucking company with us. Meek, you want a sandwich before we go talk to this skank? Lai can't work on no empty stomach, Ma Lai stated. Ma, what kind of sandwiches you made? Zealand's dumb ass asked. I got buffalo chicken, ham, and oven roasted turkey breast, baby. Which one you want? Lai asked Z. Pass me the chicken and water, Z replied. CYNT, look in the cooler and get my son some water. You want a bag of chips? Lai asked Zealand. Not, I'm good with this right here, he responded. Y'all really got a cooler with food in it? I asked. Hell yeah, we GBC all day air day and we don't come to play. You want a bitch shot in the knee, we gotcha. You want a bitch slapped into next week, we gotcha. You want a bitch on life support, we gotcha. If you want a bitch dead, we gotcha, and if you're hungry cause yo ass high, we got you with that shit too. We a one-stop fucking shop, Lai stated, and Zealand was bent over laughing. Ma, you crazy as hell. I swear my G, you need your own damn TV show, Zealand said. Boy they will kick my ass off, you know Lai ain't got no filter, Ma replied. This shit right here is fun, are we going to kill somebody tonight? Let me know cause I might just wait to smoke, dead niggas be blowing my high and we can't fuck up no good high, that shit ain't cheap, Ms. CYNT said. No that's right, CYNT. Ma burst out laughing. We pulled up on the block where Chantel lived, and we got out heading to her front door. I rang the doorbell, waiting on her to answer. We already knew she lived alone, we had somebody watching her every move. Lai was standing in the doorway, the rest of us was off to the side. Can I help you? How you doing, baby? I'm selling donuts for the church bake sale and I was wondering if you would like to buy some. Ma asked Charisse. Bitch, if you don't get from in front of my door with that dumb shit. Charisse barked. Young lady, God don't like ugly. He hates ugly bitches with ugly ass mouths. Call me another bitch, and I'm gon' send yo ugly ass to heaven so he can drop kick yo dumb ass to hell. Ma yelled, pulling her gun out quick. I swear me and Z was over on the side of the porch bent over. Who the fuck? Charisse began to speak but was cut short when Lai stuck her gun to her head. Move the fuck out my way bewitched, Ma said and pushed her way in followed by the rest of us. Sit your ass down, Pippi, Zealand spoke, and when she looked at me all the life drained out of her body. At that point, I knew she was behind the shit at the hospital. You know why we here, the best thing for you to do is to start talking, I told her. I don't know why you here, we told you what happened at the hospital, Charisse stated. Girl, if you don't stop with the shits and open your mouth. You got a bunch of goons in your house and you still trying to play innocent. The only way to protect yourself is to talk or I'm going to shoot you. Period, Ma told Charisse. My cousin called me giving me the names of two girls that she believed were having their babies that night. I checked it out for her and told her that they were at the hospital and both ladies had baby girls. She then went on and said she needed me to do her a big favor, and she would pay me $5,000. I needed the money because one was going to get kicked out of my house. So, I did what she asked me to do, but I never got my money. We were supposed to meet up a couple of days later. But that never happened, and she didn't answer her phone when I called. By that time, it was too late to change the baby's back, because both women had been discharged, she cried. What's your cousin's name? I asked her. Her name is Amiya, I'm begging you please don't hurt me. I'm sorry for what I did, but my back was against the wall. I needed the money badly and I wasn't thinking straight, she cried, and I didn't give a fuck. Let's go, we gon' take you to your cousin, I spoke, and she got up without a fight. Well, that was easy. CYNT I think we can put one in the air. Ma said and grabbed her blunt and lit it. Ma make sure you put that shit out before we get to the car. My kids ride in here, I explained. Nigga, I know that. Just wait a minute. Lai yelled. We finally made it to the warehouse where Amiya was being held. Shit, we had held this girl here for a while, I don't think we ever held anybody that long. But fuck it, these were special circumstances, We walked in and the guard took Charisse to a holding room. I went to the room where Amaya was being held, and I wanted to walk the fuck back out. This chick was funky as hell, god damn. I decided to fuck with Ma. Hey Ma, come here for a minute, I yelled, and Amaya jumped up. What, she dead? Lai asked walking up and stepping in the room. What the fuck K? Bitch you smell like 10 dead bodies, 6 rotten coochies, and 8 rotten ass pots of
Damn.
shitlins. Damn. Meat throw the whole body away. A bath won't help this shit right here, Lai fussed, and Zilan walked up. Lai, what the hell are you fussing about? He asked, and the smell hit him. U00, I know that is not this chick smelling like a shitted up porta potty. Man, that's nasty as hell. Zilan roared. Son, you said a shitted up porta potty. Wheel chili, y'all need to give this girl a bath cause I can't kill anybody that damn.
Y'all give me one moment. Had to take a very important phone call. But no, I'm not finna go. We getting back into it.
Stank. My bullet doesn't deserve that shit. Lai yelled and walked off with Z. They were still going on about Amiya, and she was standing there in tears. You want to tell me what you did? I asked her. T didn't do anything and treating me like shit is not going to change that. Look at me. I have lost weight from not eating, and I smell, she cried. You sure you don't have anything you want to say? Because your cousin Shari's had a lot to say. The shit she told us only made it worse for you. I told her, and the tears came pouring out. She didn't have to say shit else, she knew she was done. I walked out and closed the door. I could hear her screaming my name, but that was not going to get me to come back. It was time to tell Toya everything. I did tell the guards to make sure she washed and to feed her well. I wanted this to be like her last supper. 24. Toya T was late when Meek walked in the house. He said he had to handle some stuff with Z, and lied. I knew that shit couldn't have been good if Grams was involved. He was in the shower and said he would talk to me when he came out. I wondered what he had to tell me that couldn't wait until morning. It didn't take long for him to come out of the bathroom, and I was glad of that. Because my nosy ass wanted to hear the gossip. You okay, babe? I asked him. Yeah, I got to the bottom of a lot of shit. How much did you know about Shad? Did you know most of his family? Meek asked. T only knew his mother, one of his uncles, and about 5 of his cousins. I didn't know a lot about his family. He said he didn't fuck with none of them, and he didn't fuck with his dad and that side of the family at all, I told him. Toya, do you remember much about the dude that raped you? He asked me, and I was trying to figure out why he was bringing him up. Not much, I was young. He was my aunt's boyfriend and they partied a lot. She loved him, and she no longer wanted anything to do with us. Why do you ask? I turned to look at him. Before I killed Shad, he told us that you were the reason. His dad got locked up for rape, he spoke, and I was sitting there stuck. My mind was going a mile a minute. I know he was not trying to tell me that Shad was that nigga's son. Meek, please say it plain for me. Are you saying that Shad was his son? I screamed, jumping up. Yeah, lil mama, that is what I'm saying. Oh, my fucking god. So, Shad was Joshua's brother? How fucking disgusting and low down can a person be? You said you killed him, right? I asked, visibly angry. Yes, he is dead, baby. I want you to put that nasty nigga out of your head. You can't give him that much power over you. In the end, we got him for what he did to you, and now you can live your life as a very beautiful, happy woman, he stated and hugged me. I know, it just makes me so damn angry that people are so damn evil, I spoke, wiping my tears from my eyes. There is more. Shad was fucking with Amiya and we found out that she had a cousin that worked at the hospital. The nurse Shari's is Amiya's cousin, and he didn't even have to finish that sentence because I was walking in my closet. I'm killing both those bitches, Meek. They fucked with my baby. I'm beating their asses and then killing them. I'm not pregnant no more. I'm gon' give that bitch the business. Fuck that, you that messed up over a man that was never yours, that she messing with a child. I yelled. Lil mama, calm down. You don't have to go looking for either of them. I have them both in our warehouse. Lai and Ari are going to meet us tomorrow and you can handle your business, he spoke, kissing my lips. I was going to get so much pleasure out of killing those bitches. I needed a fucking drink, all the shit that he had told me had my ass on edge. I need a drink, I spoke and walked out, headed to our bar. You need a drink and some dick, don't worry, daddy gon' give that shit to you. Meek yelled out behind me. I poured us a drink and headed out to our patio. It was a nice night and I needed to calm my spirit. Meek turned on some music, and we were vibing. I had calmed down a lot and was now grooving to the music. Come here, lil mama, I need you for a minute, Meek stated. When I got up and walked around the table, my man had that big ass dick out, standing at attention. My damn mouth was watering. and I wasted no time wrapping my mouth around it. SSSS, that's it right there, suck that shit, he groaned, pumping his dick in and out of my wet mouth. You so damn big, baby, I moaned out. He pushed me away gently and lifted me on the patio table, spreading my legs apart, and went to work on my damn pussy. Oh shit. I'll lick that shit. His tongue was moving in and out in a circular motion, driving my ass crazy. When he latched onto my clit and began sucking that shit firmly but gently, I lost it. I was coming all over the place. Oh fuck, babe, this feels so good. I screamed. I bet it does, but this shit gon' feel even better with your sexy fucking ass, he growled as he slid inside me with force and began to fuck my life all the way up. Damn, this pussy gon' make me put another baby in your ass. This shit don't make no sense to have pussy this. Damn good, Meek growled out as he pounded my shit fast, and then slow, and he kept that shit digging deep inside of my walls. Fuck, I can't take it, it's too big. I screamed. Come slide up and down on this dick, baby, and you gon' be a big girl and take all this damn dick, he roared. He sat in the lounge chair, and I slid down on his dick nice and slow. The shit was getting so good, I was bouncing up and down and he was thrusting in and out. I was no fucking match for this fine ass man. Fuck, this pussy is insane. I swear, baby, you could never leave me, I can't take it. I need to let this shit go. Meek roared. I'm with you, baby, I'm fucking coming, oh shit, this feels so fucking good. I screamed, still bouncing as we both came together. Let's go to bed, lil mama, my pussy needs me tonight. 25 Amayai was going to die, why the fuck would Shari's talk? She was going to get killed as well. I hope her dumb ass knew that shit. I was never going to see my family again, all because I couldn't let go of a nigga. I don't know when they were planning to come back, but at this point, I could only pray that someone would talk some sense into me. The door to the room opened, and the guard was standing there. Let's go, he yelled, and I got up. He led me upstairs and into a bathroom. There were clothes, soap, and shampoo. I was so damn glad that I was able to wash up. This was a good sign, maybe he wouldn't kill me after all. He felt bad for leaving me in those conditions and allowed me to clean up. When the warm water hit my body, I wanted to melt. It was a breath of fresh air. The guard knocked on the door and told me to hurry up. So, I washed my body and hair 3 fucking times. I dried off and put the clothes on that they had in the bathroom. When I stepped out of the bathroom, one saw Shari standing by a room door. I rushed her ass and we were throwing blows. The guards didn't stop us, they let us fight. I wanted to rip her fucking head off her body. You stupid bitch, you should have kept your mouth shut. I yelled. Bitch, fuck you. Do you think I'm going to die for you? I'm telling them whatever they want to know. Shari screamed. Bitch, you a dumb whore, you can tell them whatever you want, they still gon' kill your ass. Why the fuck you think you in this warehouse? 4 kicks and fucking giggles? No, you dumb ass, because you are the one that switched the babies, not me. I yelled and the guards grabbed me and pushed her down the hall to the bathroom. There had to be a way out of this shit. Shad was fucking dead all because he wanted to fuck with them. I had hung around them many times and should have known better than to fuck with them. It feels like Meek is not going to kill me, but something tells me that I'm in trouble. When I got back to my room, there was food from Red Lobster and all kinds of drinks inside the room. He looked at the guard, and then back at the food. Is this for me? I asked him. Yep, now eat up, he said, shutting the door and locking it back. I was happy as hell. I pulled the food out and it was steak, pasta, shrimp, crab legs, and all types of sides in here. One fucking ate myself to sleep. I don't know how long I was knocked out, but when I woke up, I still had food left, so I began eating again. I have not eaten good food in a while, so one was going to cherish this shit. The next time Meek comes here, I'm going to plead my case and tell him the shit that I was going through. Maybe he will Let my ass just leave the city. If he does that, I'm never coming back. 25. 6 woke up the next morning, and I felt his arm wrapped around me holding me close. I tried to move it and ease out of the bed. I knew when he woke up and figured where he was going to go off about being here with me. Where are you going? G asked. To the bathroom, I told him, and he moved his hand to let me up. I went into the bathroom and washed my face and brushed my teeth. I noticed that I had passion marks all over my body. That shit would show because I was a caramel complexion. My skin was a little lighter than my sister's. I think it was because we have different fathers. I finished up in the bathroom and walked back out to my room. G was texting on his phone. I went to my drawer to pull out something to slip on. Why you putting on clothes that I'm just going to take back off of you? He asked me. I don't know. I thought maybe you realized the mistake you made, and you were leaving, I told him. I know exactly what happened last night, and early this morning. I know where I put my tongue in my dick. I know what the fuck I felt when that pussy gripped my dick and sucked into your walls. I know the exact words that were spoken when I was deep in your guts. There is nothing I need to be reassured on. The only thing I do regret is how I spoke to you when he was angry at the club, he stated, getting up from the bed. Dre, I don't play games, and I don't lead women on. If it is just a fuck, then that's what it is. I'm attracted to you, and one tried to fight that shit. I just lost the battle last night, and I'm cool with that. I know you have a past, but that is where. You better leave that grimy sneaky shit in the fucking past. However, I want you to come sit here with me and tell me all yo shit right now. Good, bad, and ugly, I won't judge you, but before I go any further, I need to know who Dre really is, he stated. Okay, but it's not a good story to tell, I told him. Dre, sit your fine ass down and talk to me, he replied. I sat down and told Johnny everything about my life, even all the grimy shit I did to my sister and where we are right now. I even told him what happened at the hospital, and what we were going through with that. He was surprised to hear that I knew Meek and that Toyle was my sister. He told me he and Meek go way back, and that was his boy. I wasn't shocked because Meek had already told me he knew G. Damn, Miss Lady, you have been through some shit and done some shit. Where is, baby girl, right now? He inquired. She is with my mother, or Meek, and Toyle may have her. They do that sometimes. She will be with my mom, and they will end up with her, I responded. I'm glad you decided to change your life because it sounds like you were walking down a path of destruction. I'm also happy to hear that you and your sister are working on your relationship. I need you to make sure that you are done with that nigga. I'm not one of these niggas you have fucked around with. I operate on, I'm gon' kill your ass and ask the dead nigga what happened. I don't talk, you fuck up, that will be your only fuck up with me. There are no second chances. I don't expect you to treat me any differently. Life is too short, baby. Mistakes happened because your so-called grown ass wanted that shit to happen. You know right from wrong, and there is not much more I can say on that matter. G spoke. What do you mean? Mistakes can happen, and it truly be a mistake, I said, really not understanding his logic. Dre, when I ask you to get me a cup of coffee with no cream, and you mistakenly put cream in my coffee, that is a mistake. But if you are in a relationship and somehow another nigga's dick falls in your pussy, that, my dear, ain't no damn mistake. You knew that shit wasn't supposed to happen, and you knew it was wrong. I don't want to hear, oh baby, it was a mistake. What part was the mistake, when you allowed that nigga inside, or your thog? HTS before you got to the nigga, he said, and I looked at him like he was crazy. Guess I can understand where you are coming from. I have a lot of growing to do, but I also know the things that I won't be doing. Shad is no longer a part of my life, and I will never fuck with him again. To be honest, I don't know where he is, and the dude macho that will again. I made some bad choices, but when I changed all of that for me, I stated. Never happened at Shilashi. Good, now let's go shower so I can dig deep in that pussy. Then we're going to my house so I can change clothes. After that, we will pick up the lil beauty and hang out for the day. You cool with those plans? He asked, and I was sitting there staring at him not believing what I was hearing. He really wanted to spend time with me outside of these walls and spend time with my baby. What the fuck is going on because I can't believe this happening in my life right now. I did leave one thing out that I didn't tell him about, and that was the money from the hospital. I wanted to get to know him a little better first. 26. Meet T was time to go handle Amiya and her cousin. Toya was on edge, and I wanted her calm. She wanted to go this morning and I told her we all had plans to meet up tonight. Well, the time has come, and Zealand and I were only going for support. We decided to let Toya, Ari, and Lai have control of this situation. We didn't include Dree, because she is not someone that I can trust with this type of information right now. We are going to have to get on some better terms. It just wouldn't be a smart move and Toya agreed. She said she would get revenge for both of them. It was going on 9 at night and we were just pulling up to the warehouse. I didn't see Z's truck, so I assumed they were not here yet. I don't think Z and them here yet, I just want you to do what you feel is right. I'm riding with you every step of the way, I told Lil Mama. I'm good baby, I will be fine, Toya stated, and I saw headlights. Zealand's truck pulled up next to me, and they all began to get out. I could hear Lai laughing, so she must have been cutting up as usual. Glad to see y'all made it, I spoke. Nigga, barely, wait until you see the fuck why. Boy, I swear with everything in me. They need to take the internet away from Lass ass. When this is all said and done, we have to find out who is making these damn t-shirts for Lai, Zealand stated blowing out a breath. It's bad. I asked him. Man, the shit says, we put switching babies bitches in ditches GBC Reloaded 2019. This shit has got to stop, Zealand said shaking his head. I laughed so damn hard, my fucking chest was on fire. We headed in and Lai had a duffel bag with her. I just knew she had some shit that was going to make me look at her ass crazy. Come on y'all, CYNT don't forget our weed, we can smoke in here. Dealing with these bird brain ass bitches we may need it. Ma yelled out as she entered the building. Ma, you got the stuff we need? Ari asked Lai. Yep. Lai put the duffel bag on the table and began pulling the contents from the bag. She pulled out a bunch of different guns. She took a shirt and threw it to Lil Mama, and what tripped me out is that Lil Mama pulled her shirt off over her head and put the t-shirt on. Thank God she had a tank top underneath because I was about to go the hell off. These damn women of ours really was gearing up to go to war. Man, you see this shit? Lai really done got in their heads, Zealand said laughing. I see, they ready, I replied. Rule escorted Amiya and Charis in the room and they looked like they were going to shit on themselves. Bitch, you thought it was smart to fuck with me? But touching my fucking daughter. Toya yelled as she walked up on Amiya. I didn't touch your daughter, Amiya stated. You gave the order to touch her, so now I'm gon' touch your ass, Toya stated and punched Amiya dead in the jaw. Lil Mama was throwing blow after blow, but Amiya was throwing punches as well. Hell, I didn't know her ass could fight, but she was holding her own. Beat her ass Toya, don't let that bitch get a lick in, Lai yelled. Bitch, I'm gon' teach you not to fuck with me, Toya screamed and was now fucking Amiya's ass up. Whap. Whap. Get the fuck off of me. Amiya cried. Nah, bitch, you gon' take this shit. You had all that hot shit to talk when I was pregnant. Sending text messages and shit. Keep that same motherfucking energy now. Toya said, continuing her assault. Toya, what energy? That bitch ain't got no energy, you. Beat it out of her. Ma yelled out. Ma, you're their damn hype man. Zealand asked. Say something else nigga, we gon' put yo ass out. Ma barked at Z. A few minutes later Toya walked over to Charis. You the bitch that switched me and my sister's daughters, huh? Toya asked. I'm sorry. I only did it because she asked me to do it. I needed the money, I was going to get kicked out of my place. Sharice cried and Ari walked up to her and beat this chick's ass. When she stopped, Toil went to work on her and slung the chick to the ground right beside her cousin. Damn, y'all beat the shit out of their asses, I told them. Oh, the show is just beginning, baby, Lil Mama spoke. Ari and Toil walked over to the table. Lai gave a box to Toya and one to Ari. What the hell y'all got in the box? Zelan asked. All you know is you better stay back there where you ate. Miss Cynt yelled, laughing and smoking the hell out of the blunt in her mouth. I hope in your next life, you don't ever fuck with a bitch like me. Die slow, bitch. Lil Mama yelled and released this big ass fucking snake on Amiya. Amiya was screaming, but it was too late. That snake had quickly bit her ass up. Venom was running all through her ass. You, what the fuck is y'all crazy asses doing? Zelan yelled. This nigga had climbed on top of a table yelling. Cynt and Malai were hysterically laughing at our asses. Ari had released a snake on Sharice's ass and that bitch fainted. Lai made a phone call and a few minutes later a few of her guards walked in and one of them was in a hazmat-type suit. This nigga bent down and grabbed one of the snakes, placing it back in the box. He then went and grabbed the other snakes and did the same thing. My mind was blown, they fucked these girls up, and let some snakes go on their asses. Yes, granddaughters, y'all did that. They dead, look at them, I bet they ass won't fuck with another member of GBC. Zelan, get your scary ass down off that damn table. Lai laughed. I'm convinced all y'all asses are crazy. Meek, you better watch your back at home, nigga, because I'm watching my wife's every move. She won't catch my ass slipping, a damn snake? Who thinks of some shit like that, a damn snake though? Ari, you can't hang with your grandma no more, damn it. Zelan spoke. The ladies were all laughing, and I was still looking at the dead girls on the floor. Babe, how you gon' tell me I can't hang with my grandmother no more? Babe, she's my grandmother, Ari stated. I don't care, she ain't nothing but trouble, look at her over there smoking weed like she didn't just walk two big ass deadly king cobras in here, Zelan responded, and I swear we were in this bitch crying laughing. Son, I'm sorry, it won't happen again. I promise I will do better, Malai told him. Whatever crew they with, I want to be a part of it, they some real life goons, Rule said to me. I need you to get this mess cleaned up, and hopefully we don't have to clean up again anytime soon. I appreciate the work you've been doing for us, we have something in the works that will elevate us all. I will talk to you about that later, I left you a package over on the table, I told Rule and walked out to join the family. I walked up to Toya and pulled her in for a hug. How you feel? I asked her. I feel fucking great, all our problems are gone. We can move on from all of this shit, and live our life, she stated. We said our goodbyes and promised that we all would get together real soon. I was taking my lady home and fucking her to sleep, watching her ass in action made my dick hard. 27. Toil months later, these past 2 months have been amazing, I have spent so much time with my daughter and son. I never thought I would be living this life, and I made a settlement with the hospital. Even though the switch was personal, the shit was still done by their employees, so in my eyes, everybody had to pay. Dree started a trust fund for her daughter and I was so proud of her for doing that. Our relationship has grown, and she has a new man that we absolutely love. G is Ariel 1, and I hope she knows that about him. Mom, are we going to go over to Aunt C's house soon? I miss Carrie, Josh asked me. Joshy, you were just with Carrie 2 days ago. Don't you want to spend time with Mommy? I miss you, I asked him. I guess. I will stay with you today, but tomorrow, I got to go. I'm calling Uncle Jules to send a car to pick me up, he told me, and I fell out laughing. Ever since Jules sent a car to pick him up, he thinks that is how he is supposed to get over to their house. The builders called, and they said the shell of the house is up. There is nothing on the inside, but they said we can come and look at it if we want to, Meek stated when he walked into the family room. I jumped up because I was super excited about the house we were having built. It was not a mansion, but it was a pretty big house. We had 6 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, a game room, theater, a full gym, pool, and pool house. Meek also had a sports bar that was attached to the house for him and his friends. The way he described it, it really was going to be a dope hangout spot. I grabbed my purse and slides. And we were out the door. When we finally pulled up to the location, I was so impressed with the progress that was made. Meek, oh my god, look at our home, it's perfect for us. I'm so glad that we won't be far away from Ari and Zealand. Yeah, it's pretty dope. I asked your mom again if she wanted to move with us and she still insists on staying at the house she is already in, he stated. Yeah, she loves it there and she has enough room for the kids when they stay over, I told him. We got out and went to look at what they have completed inside the house so far. They plan to finish building within the next 6 to 8 months and I couldn't wait to move in. We went back home because I was going to my shop later to work a little. Had an appointment coming in at 4. I was glad to be back at work doing what he loved. The shop was open, and I had a manager that ran the day-to-day operations. I only came in if I had appointments, and on the days we ordered and received our inventory. What time will you be done at the shop? Meek asked. I should only be a few hours. I thought you had some business to take care of later, I replied. I do, I will be home early tonight so that we can have dinner together, he stated. I'm down with that, I responded. When we got back home, I jumped in my car and headed to the shop. I was in the middle of working on my client, and Ms. Carey came rushing in. By the look on her face, I knew this bitch was coming with some shit. Toya, I need to talk to you in private, she requested. Sure, right this way, I told her. When we got into my office, she began to talk some bullshit. I don't know what your man did to my son, but I know he had something to do with his disappearance. They barged up in my house with guns and treated me horribly. I also know that you have my son's baby, and I want to see her. I plan to take you to court if you don't let me see my granddaughter, she angrily stated. Miss Carey, in regard to your son, I don't know what you are talking about. My daughter's father is Meek, she has none of your blood running through her veins. So, do what? The fuck you have to do, but I promise you don't want these types of problems. Your best bet is to walk out and leave me the fuck alone. Better yet forget that you even know us, I gritted. She looked at me one more time before she stormed out of the office. I hope she doesn't become a problem, I will tell Meek about it when I get home. 28. Dree can't believe all that has happened in my life these last couple of months. Johnny and I are in a relationship, and I'm working back at the club. This man has truly shown me what a real man looks like, and Shad or Macho for that matter was not it. We have been together non-fucking stop since he showed up at my apartment and fucked my world up in a good way, literally. One was working and Erica has been giving me her ass to kiss ever since she found out G was my man. I didn't want people to know, but he was on some other shit saying everyone was going to know who I belonged to. 1. Think Erica low-key wanted G. I didn't ask for this nor did I come at him on that tip. She doesn't say much to me, and I have tried to talk to her about it. I couldn't understand why she was curving me like she was doing. I was at the bar and the crowd had died down, so I decided to take a break and go visit G in his office. When I got to the door, I heard a girl yelling at the top of her lungs. Why the fuck did you fuck her? I thought that shit was good between us, the girl stated. I now realized that it was Erica that was talking to G. Girl, what the fuck are you talking about? I have never fucked you in my life, G spoke. I know you didn't, but you knew how I felt about you, and you go fuck that bitch and wife her up. Let me tell you one thing that you need to not let happen again, that is calling my lady a bitch. You will never disrespect her because she has never disrespected you. You told me how you felt, and I explained to you that you were not my type and you and I could never be. Do you know how fucked up it is that you are in my office trying to still get with me, even after knowing that I'm with your best friend? You're mad at her for what? What did she do to you besides be your friend? With chicks like you as a friend, who needs enemies? G told Erica. Well, you decided to slide your dick up in a snake ass bitch. One that fucked her sister's man, and his motherfucking best friend. You can never talk about me and what I'm doing to her snake ass. Erica yelled, and I rushed in and beat the brakes off that bitch. How the fuck you gonna stand there and talk shit about me to my man? What the fuck were you saying, bitch? Do you think you told him something he doesn't know? Well, you wrong, bitch. I told him every fucking thing about me. There is nothing you can open your mouth to tell him about me. I yelled, fucking her ass up until I was lifted in the air. It's over, baby, you have proved your point, Johnny whispered in my ear. I was on fire. I can't believe this shit. Erica was my damn best friend and she was in here dogging me the hell out. But she always said I couldn't beat her ass. I fucked that bitch up, I guess when your man is in the room. You swing different. Security came rushing in and escorted Erica out of the office, and out of the building. Come on, Lila Ali, let me get you home so you can relax, G stated. I'm sorry about what I did, I know you don't like a bunch of drama. I just couldn't take any more of her shit, I'm so damn pissed. We have been friends for a long damn time. I tried to talk to her because she had been tripping out on me. I knew she thought you were fine, but I didn't know her feelings for you ran that deep, I told him. We good, I'm glad you know what you were dealing with. Now you can get all the dead weight out of your life. G stated. I nodded and went down to the bar to grab my things and waited for him to come down. Once he came down, we left to go and pick Shyla up from my mother. Johnny was really good with her, and every time she looked at him, she smiled. Gee, loved it when she did that. I did get my portion of the money from the hospital settlement, and I opened a trust fund for my daughter, and I'm going to buy a house. Things with me and Johnny are good, we just gon' take things slow. One still haven't told him about the money yet, it's not that I think he would take advantage of me because of the money. From the look of things, he doesn't need my money, I plan to talk to him about it. I have been looking for a place over in Jersey but close enough to get into the city. My sister is moving to Jersey, and G actually lives over in Jersey, but I can't afford their type of living. I think I want to buy a house, I said to G. Why would you want to buy a house when you have a home right here with me? I'm not going to rush you, and if you want your own spot, I will help you get that. I'm not going anywhere, you are my woman and I plan to make you my wife one day. So, we would just be buying a house for you to sell or rent it out. Just know my space is your space, and I would love to have you here full time, G said and began to play with Shyla. I never thought about moving in here with you, and I have money to buy a house. I got a settlement from the hospital when Shyla got switched. They gave me a little over $2 million, I stated looking over at him to see his reaction. He didn't flinch or react the way some people would act coming into that type of money. That's a good savings for you and baby girl. Why waste it when you can add to it by moving in with me? We together every day, and there is more than enough room here for all of us. Think about it and let me know, he stated and kissed me on the lips. 29. Me, Abe, have you hired a decorator for the house, or do you plan on doing it yourself? I asked her. I think I want to do it myself with your help, don't you want it to be personal, she asked, and Thad to agree with her. Yeah, I think we should do it, and if we need someone to finish it up then we can entertain getting one, I told her. We were currently in Jamaica since our trip got ruined the last time we were here. We decided to come alone and have some quality time. Thank you for bringing me back to this beautiful island, babe, Lil Mama said looking out at the water. We were having dinner on the beach. I'm happy you are enjoying yourself, nothing that I have going on compares to the smile on your face. That shit makes my dick hard, knowing that my woman is happy, and she is happy with me, I told her. Is your dick hard right now? She giggled. Hell yeah, you got something for me. I smiled over at her. When this girl got up from the table and pulled her maxi dress over her head and had nothing on under it, I pushed back from the table and pulled my dick free. Who the hell she thought she was fucking with? She walked over to me, and I slid my fingers all around her folds. Damn, you wet for daddy like that. I whispered. She moaned. I pulled her on top of me, as she eased down my pole and began bouncing on my shit. My dick was on brick from this whole damn scene. I thrust deep inside of her, hitting every fucking spot she had. Oh fuck, this is a big fucking dick, she screamed as she continued to ride my shit. I grabbed her ass, pushing her up and slamming her down on my shit. Lil mama, you got some good ass pussy and I swear you gon' get pregnant again fucking with me, I told her, and I was dead ass serious. If she didn't get on something and soon, we were going to have another baby. Fuck oh fuck, I'm coming shit, she screamed, and I let my shit go all in her walls. We went back to the house and decided to get some rest. For the next few days, we toured and did some of the excursions. We even ziplined. It took us a while with that shit because Toya's scary ass didn't want to do it when we got to the top and she saw the line. I made her go first because if I had gone first, she wouldn't have done it. We were now on the plane on our way home to our kids. I had such a great time, babe. We have to do this more often, she said. We will do whatever you want, but you know my schedule is going to be crazy for a while since we are taking over the cartel, I told her. Yes, I know. You never told me what happened with MS. Carrie, she stated. Nothing happened, we both have an understanding and she knows that Sinai is not her son's daughter. You should never see her again, and no, I didn't hurt her, I laughed because Lil Mama was looking at me all crazy. Good, she said and leaned back in her seat. A few hours later we made it home. Ms. Helen said that the kids were with Ari and Zelan. I called and they told us they would bring them home tomorrow. Toya and I decided to sleep for a little while. I told her we needed to make a run later tonight somewhere. There was one more thing that we needed to handle and then we could live a somewhat normal life. 30. Toya had no clue where we were going. Meek just said that we needed to handle something. Lil mama, the nigga that raped you, how do you feel about that situation? He asked. He took my innocence away. He tried to make it seem as if it was me that came onto him. He destroyed my family. My aunt really took his side and because of that she and my mother don't speak anymore. It was hard for us because I was pregnant and embarrassed. The screams, I can still remember the night so clear. He didn't care about my screams, he only cared about getting what he wanted. And that was me, I told him as the tears were flowing down my face. We pulled up on this block and he parked the car. What if I told you that he lives in the house on the corner, and if you want him dead, he will die tonight? We will do whatever it is that you want to do, I will support your decision either way, he said. Let's go, you don't know how many times in my life I have said I wish he was dead, I responded. Let's do it, Meek said and jumped out the car. I saw a guy walking up the street. When we got close, I saw that it was Rule. What's up? Rule greeted us. Is he in the house by himself? Meek asked Rule. Yep, ain't nobody in there but him. The back door is already unlocked, he is sitting in his living room drinking. I have already been in there and that nigga didn't even see me, Rule spoke. Meek nodded and grabbed my hand to follow him. We went to the back door and eased it open. We could hear music playing but it wasn't loud. Meek gave me a gun and I walked into the living room where the music was playing. I saw him sitting in a chair, he looked up and saw me standing there. Oh shit, it must be my birthday. I have been thinking about you and my son for years. Bring your ass over here and let me touch you. Do you know how long I have been wanting to fuck you again, this dirty bastard said. Do you know how long I wanted to blow your fucking brains out, you piece of shit? I yelled, filling his body with bullets. I continued to hold down onto the trigger, but no more bullets were coming out. It's over, baby, you did good. You never have to worry about him ever again, Meek whispered in my ear and pulled me in for a hug, as I cried in his chest. I cried for what that pig had taken away from me. Are you okay, babe? Meek asked. It will be okay, I was just thinking about Joshua and the shit that he would find out about his pig of a father, I stated. He ain't gon' find out shit, I am his fucking father. I don't give a damn that we don't share the same blood, we will share the same last name. I'm going to adopt Joshua if you will let me. That is my son Toya, he said looking down at me. I nodded in agreement because I wanted nothing more than for Josh to have what other kids had. A chance to have a mom and a dad that loved him. Rule told us to go ahead and leave, that he would be waiting on the cleaning crew to come. We got back in the car and drove home in silence. The next day the kids came home, Ari and Zeelan decided to stay for a while. Toya, did you get started with furniture shopping yet? Ari asked. Hell no, I have been trying to adjust back to normal damn life. I do plan to start soon because the house will be done before we know it, I told her. Time does fly, you seem off, friend, is everything okay? Ari asked me. Yes, I'm just a little tired from the trip. Everything is fine though, how are things with you? Girl, I'm good, I love the space I'm in, and my daughter, she's my everything. Life is great, my husband is the best fucking thing ever. I'm so happy for you, the love that radiates off of you for me is so amazing to watch, Ari stated. I love him with everything in me that man is an alien by himself. He is a great father, and the kids are crazy about him, I told her. How is everything going with you and Dree? Ari questioned. We are in a good space and she is doing a good job with Shad. The way she takes care of her really made me look at her in a different light. I'm having lunch with her tomorrow. She said she had to update me on what's going on with her. I said to Ari. I'm glad she got her act together because she was fucking up big time. On to other news, I'm pregnant. Ari said, smiling at me. What? I jumped from my seat. Yes, we found out when you guys were away. Zeelan was a little mad because I had my ass out fighting those bitches. He realized that I didn't know, so he calmed down. He is excited but I wanted to wait a couple of years before having another baby. I guess with the type of husband I got, I should have stayed on the birth control. Every time I got a refill Z threw them away. He's so damn eggy, Ari spoke with an irritated voice. I laughed my ass off because that sounded just like Zeelan. I'm super happy for you sis, have you heard from Syrah? When is she coming back home? I asked her. They will be back on Sunday, she said she is having the time of her life. She said Dubai is so beautiful, and we have to go back as a family, Ari stated. Jules had business in Dubai and took Syrah with him. Miss Simone had the kids. Jules wanted Syrah to have a relaxing time. 31. 9 months later today was move-in day for me and Shyla. I decided to move in with Johnny. We were...
Okay, guys. Y'all 15 minutes. Okay. Because I was going to wrap it up, but I'm going to give y'all 15 minutes. I said 2 hours, 10 chapters. But we went over 10 chapters, but I'll give... no, I got something to do. Yeah, I got something to do. So tomorrow we'll pick up from chapter 31. Pick up at chapter 31, and that will be the end for the day. Leave your comments in the leave your comments in the comment section, and if I can answer anything, I will. Until then, stay blessed, loved, and like, comment, share, subscribe. Bye.